What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are doing something a little bit different today. I kind of wanted to take a break from doing a rebuild, and I wanted to do a scenario, and I want to do these a little bit more often. So if you guys want to see me do some challenges, scenarios, let me know down in the comment section below. It would be greatly appreciated. But today, as you can tell by the title of the video, we are going to see what James Harden and Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook all teamed up together would look like in today's NBA. In today's NBA, obviously, we had no idea how this team would have looked if they stayed the same. James Harden went out and got his money. The Thunder did not want to pay the luxury tax back then. And now they're seeing James Harden win MVP. They saw Kevin Durant win an MVP. And Russell Westbrook won an MVP. So these three teammates, or these three MVPs, were once teammates. And we all wonder, what would it be like if those three stayed together? Now, we could all make the assessment that maybe James Harden doesn't become as good as he once was, because he was basically the bottom of the totem pole if we're talking about their big three, because James Harden used to come off the bench and he was a damn good sixth man. But obviously James Harden went to Houston and blossomed like crazy. So I plugged in Kevin Durant, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, all on the Oklahoma City Thunder in today's NBA, all at their prime. So let's just see what they would look like all at their primes, who would lead the way. If I had to guess, I'm going to say Russell Westbrook does average at least a double-double, close to triple-double. Kevin Durant's going to lead in scoring on this team, and James Harden is going to be right there as well. So if I had to guess, that's what I'm going to say. And then I'm probably going to keep basically the Thunder's bench and all that the same. I traded a few players here and there. I did trade Paul George because I thought Paul George would make this scenario. I thought Paul George would make this challenge, not really a challenge, but this experiment not work as well, just because Paul George is a superstar as well, needs the ball in his hands. So I just traded him to the Lakers just because he was close to going there. But other than that, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fix the rotations up, see what they build. So we got Kevin Durant at 37 minutes, James Harden at 38, Russell Westbrook at 38, Jeremy Grant at 28, Steven Adams 29, Schroeder. Kind of reminds me of Reggie Jackson back in the day on this team. Nerlens Noel, Andre Roberson, and Raymond Felton. I honestly haven't... Did Reggie Jackson and James Harden play together, or was this after James Harden left? I don't remember, but it was so long ago. I didn't really pay attention to the NBA much back then. But I do remember how deadly these three guys were. I do. I remember how good Harden was. And as soon as they did trade Harden, I think everybody kind of knew that Harden could become what he is today. Well, I don't know if anybody predicted him to become what he is today, but we all thought he could be pretty damn good on his own team. So I'm gonna go ahead and click this simulation and turn trades off to make this go a little bit faster. But really, back in the day, I really did want to go to an OKC Thunder game back when they did have Kevin Durant and James Harden and Russell Westbrook. That would have been so fun. I'm sure maybe at least one of you out there went. But yeah, I did not get the opportunity to see James Harden in a Thunder jersey or Kevin Durant, unfortunately. I went when they had Melo and Paul George for the first year. That is when I went. I didn't even go that year that Russell Westbrook averaged a triple-double. I've been to 4 now, I think, and I'm going to my 5th one on January 22nd, facing the Portland Trailblazers, obviously my favorite team. I love watching the Thunder, but if I had to root for, obviously, a team, or if it was the Thunder versus the Blazers, I'm going to root for the Blazers every time. But other than that, I do root for the Thunder. Even though they are in the same division, I really shouldn't do that. I don't know. I'm so close to OKC Thunder's arena that I love rooting for them. So, I don't know. James Harden, Kevin Durant are all on fire already. Let's just, I guess, fix... What were we doing? Okay, so it said fix the rotation. I don't know for what. And they're still waiting on Roberson to come back as well. Although he is just defense, but I think that could still be very valuable to their team. So the Thunder have been really good this season with Paul George. Been playing like an MVP. I was transitioning now because I was just talking about how close I was to the arena. But nonetheless, the Thunder have been really good this year. Russell Westbrook has taken a little bit of a step back from being selfish. He is still taking those shots in crunch time. Not really in crunch time, those last second shots. And you gotta think, that's gotta go to Paul George, right? Wouldn't you think? I think everybody agrees with me when I say Russell Westbrook should not be shooting those last second shots. Paul George is way more efficient this year. If I could pull out the percentages right now, I will. Give me a second. I think I'm going to. I definitely think I'm going to do that. So, like I said, Paul George I think is definitely way more efficient this year than Russell Westbrook. I'm pretty sure Russell's shooting terrible from three. I'm gonna pull it up though just to make sure I know what I'm talking about. But I'm pretty sure Russell Westbrook is not shooting very good from three this year, and he took 2 threes in that last 20 seconds against Minnesota, and they lost. So he is shooting 23.5% from three. I mean, you gotta think, man. I mean, I don't know if Billy Donovan draws the play up for Russell Westbrook or what, but I think the ball has to go to not Kevin Durant. Thinking of the simulation. The ball has to go to Paul George. I mean, you would think. He's averaging 38.4% from three. That's just easy. That's just easy. Like, that's obvious. You got to give the ball to the way more efficient player. Obviously, Russell Westbrook, I'm not dogging on Russell Westbrook whatsoever, but I definitely think the ball needs to go to Paul George in crunch time. Not even in crunch, not necessarily crunch time, but when it comes to a last second heave, I'm going to say Paul George needs the ball. Just Russell Westbrook, like I said though, I am very happy for him that he has taken a step back from being selfish this year. Although, I just realized that he is averaging a triple-double this year already, or so far, and I had no clue of that. So, 21, 10, and 10, kind of interesting. I did not even know that at all. But 42% from three, 23.5%, or 42% from the field, and then 23.5% from three, and then 62% from the free throw line. So that's actually kind of bad too for a point guard. I think Russell Westbrook should be better, a little bit better than that. But like I said, if the Thunder keep it what they're doing, they're right now they are actually currently 25-15 in the mix of things, third seed. The Western Conference is so close. Literally the ninth seed is 6 games back from the Nuggets, who's the first seed. And then you got the Lakers, who are 23-19, the Spurs, who are 24-18, the Rockets 23-17, the Blazers 25-17, Clippers 24-16. Just so many close teams in the Western Conference. I mean, we all knew it would be a bloodbath this year, so I'm not shocked about that. It's just such a close race in the West. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to be on the outside looking in. Obviously, I'm not looking forward to that because I don't want this NBA season to end. I love watching basketball. I have League Pass. I need to start watching it again. I think I took a break these last few days, but I definitely got to start watching basketball again. Anyway, 56-26, Giannis Antetokounmpo wins MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to DeAndre Ayton. Tyreke Evans wins Sixth Man of the Year. And really, I haven't heard much about Tyreke Evans this year either. Is he actually not doing so great this season? I think that is the case. I think that I've seen Pacers fans say they want to trade him. So, I mean, obviously, something's not going right for the Pacers and Tyreke Evans. So, most improved player goes to Clarkson. Coach of the Year goes to Nick Nurse. Now, I'm sure that's how it's going to be in real life, too, possibly. Maybe Mike Budenholzer gets it as well, though. All-NBA first team, we have no... Oh, wait. James Harden makes the All-NBA first team. So, no Kevin Durant, no Russell Westbrook, purely James Harden. Kevin Durant makes the All-NBA second team. Russell Westbrook's got to make the All-NBA third team, right? Okay, he does. So, we have an All-NBA first teamer, All-NBA second teamer, and All-NBA third teamer. And so far, you could say, though, James Harden is having the best season out of all three of these guys. He is just balling this year, guys. If you were watching that game against the Warriors, holy crap. I've never seen James Harden that... Oh, my God. He just went... That last second shot, I literally just, like, jumped out of my seat. But here are the player stats. I was wrong. So, James Harden actually led the way in points per game. Kevin Durant was right behind him. And then Russell Westbrook was 19, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. So, yeah, like I said, he was flirting with it. Oh, sorry, guys. My alarm is going off. All right, those are off now. Sorry about that. And then Dennis Schroeder, 15 points. I got to make sure I'm awake because I had to do this video this morning. And then... You know, my manager calls me early, so I'm definitely awake now. Anyway, 26 points, 24 points, 19, 15, 10, and 10. So, obviously, very good stats for all three of these guys. Let's see if we can go ahead and win a championship. I honestly probably would think that these three together could easily win one, but you never know. The Warriors, I was about to say, the Warriors didn't even make the playoffs, but they're right there. I was about to say, man, without Kevin Durant, the Warriors didn't even make the playoffs, but they're right there in the mix of things. Second seed. Hopefully, Houston beats them. Houston is actually right. Oh my gosh, I was not even paying attention to how close our series was with New Orleans. Wow, okay. I would have been very upset if we lost to New Orleans in the first round. Holy crap. All right, anyway. Golden State and Houston, who don't have James Harden or Kevin Durant. So I'm going to guess that Golden State's going to pull through. I'm going to guess. So let's go ahead and see who wins that series. Utah's up 1-0 on us. They take a jump. Golden State's going to sweep Houston. Yeah, they don't have anybody. I took their best player away. 3-2, 3-3. Okay, we are going to some Game 7s with some teams, and I don't like it. So this is revenge. Remember, OKC and Golden State once played in the Western Conference Finals. This is your chance to redeem yourself, KD. This is your chance to redeem yourself. This time, if we lose, you cannot go to the Golden State Warriors. Hopefully, KD is out the door on that team, man. I'm sorry if you're a Warriors fan. 3-3. And we actually just blew a 3-0 lead. Now Kevin Durant's going to go back to the Thunder. Now he's going to go to the Warriors. And James Harden's going to go to the Rockets. Wow. Okay. So, even with Kevin Durant, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, we could not beat Curry, DeMarcus Cousins, and Klay Thompson. Wow. Okay, so our big three could not match up well against their big three. Obviously, they had Draymond Green too, but we have Steven Adams, so you could argue we had a big four. Russell Westbrook and James Harden didn't play that well that game, Game 7. Wow. All right, guys, but I think that'll be it for this video. I want to do a quick little scenario. If you guys want to see me do this with like some other team, like for instance, maybe trade Paul George back to the Pacers or something weird like that, let me know. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your continued support. But this is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.